Alright guys, you saw the title of the last video. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing a 300 elo chess game that is literally one of the worst chess games I've ever seen, and the title is not a joke. Like, exactly everything written in the title, this is what's going to happen. Before I begin guys, if you enjoyed, please drop a like and a sub, as I would really help the channel a ton. If you really enjoyed this video, you can also drop super thanks. Without further ado, let's just begin. So basically guys, this is just a random 300 elo chess game that I stumbled upon, so yeah, I'm just going to review it really quickly. So basically guys, the game starts off with pawn to e4, which is normal, and we have the response, pawn to e5. Then we have a very weird move. Queen to h5. Now this is the wayward queen attack. Now generally I wouldn't really recommend it unless like it's below 500 elo chess, because like the queen can just get attacked very easily. Like what you should do is just bring out the knight. If they try to go for scholar's mate now, you can actually bring out the knight over here, because this pawn would be protected by the knight over here, which would go over here, and then the queen would just become a target. So generally this move is not very good. But instead, guys, we have the brilliant move, king e7, which blunders mate in one after two moves. The BONGCLOUD. Wow. Brilliant, see? By the way, if you're wondering how I did this, it's because of emojis right here. Okay. But instead of this game ending in 3 moves, we have the response, bishop c4. Okay. Then we have the move, knight to c6, completely just disregarding this move over here. Although to be fair, yeah, this is probably like one of the best moves you could play. Well, no, maybe this is the best move. I'm not really sure. Actually, no, probably pawn to d5 is the best move. But this is what we have, guys. Queen to f7, and now the king has to run. Then we have the move, queen to d5 check. The king has to go back to e7. Then we have the move, queen f7 check again, and the king goes back to d6. And now, guys, it looks like the game is just going to be a draw until we have the move, knight to c3. So it means that obviously this game is not going to end in a draw. At least white doesn't want to draw. So then we have the move, queen e7, offering a queen trade. And once again, this blunders mate in one. It's literally just like the brilliant move, king e7, aka the BONGCLOUD. And the reason this blunders mate in one is because you can just play queen d5 check, and that's just checkmate in one. But that doesn't happen, obviously, because if that did happen, we wouldn't have a video. So instead, we have queen trade. Then we have the move, knight to f3, obviously just putting a little bit of attack on this pawn, like a little bit of an attack on this pawn. Like maybe you could bring in this other pawn, and then maybe it become like a problem for black, although, nah. Then we have the move, king to d8. Okay. Then we have the move, pawn to d3. Like, keeping the pawn structure, pretty much. Then we have the move, pawn to g6. Okay. Then we have the move, pawn to d4. And never mind, this is actually not a good idea, because, yeah, if they capture, you can't really capture back. And we do have captures. And then we have... What? Oh, no, wait. Instead, we have bishop over here. Yeah, okay. And then we have captures. And then the bishop captures. Okay. And then we have bishop to d5, putting an attack on this knight. Okay. Then we have knight to e7. Now what you should do in this position as white is just trade and then maybe launch an attack on the king. Because, yeah, the king side, well, no, the queen side is totally destroyed pretty much. Well, no, this is actually the king side, I just realized, because, yeah, the king is on the d file. Okay. Then we have bishop takes on c6, which isn't an amazing move according to Stockfish, but okay. I'd say it's a good move. But instead of capturing back, we have bishop c3 check, which is still okay because, you know, they will capture. And then we have captures. Well, no, apparently not. What did we have? Oh yeah, the knight captures, okay. And then we have knight to d4, obviously just offering a trade. And we have the trade accepted, and then the rook moves. And now the game is totally losing. You want to know why? Because of this. And this didn't happen, but if this was played in the game, they'd have to block with the rook. Then you can just capture, and yeah, white is just totally winning by material now. But that didn't happen. Instead, we have pawn to f3. Okay. Then we have pawn to d6. And now this threat isn't even there anymore because the king can just go up. But then we have bishop to b2. And now the game is almost a draw. Okay. Then we have pawn to c5. And now the game is once again losing. We have captures and captures. And then we have bishop to f6 check. And remember guys, if this was just found 3 moves ago, this would have won a rook, but that didn't happen. And then we have king to d7. Then we have rook to d1 check. Although to be honest, maybe long castle would have been better, but no, short castle is actually safer in this position. And then we have king to c6. So now black is just running the king pretty much. I mean, yeah, in chess, if you basically have like no hope of winning, I mean, you could just run the king. I mean, why not? And then we have the move pawn to e5. Obviously, the idea is to promote this pawn. Like, that's obviously the idea, pretty much. Then we have pawn to b6. Okay. Then we have the move... Okay, I think this is a mouse slip. Because, like, I think white tried to castle, but that didn't happen. Instead, we have king to f2. What? Why? Okay, and, wait, what? Wait, no way. Wait. Okay. Are you serious? Stockfish is saying king f2 is better than short castle. Okay. And then we have bishop to a6. Then we have rook to e1. Then we have rook to d8. Well, no, not over here. Apparently over here. And this just blunders a rook in one move. Because, well, you could just capture over here with this rook. And this rook is trapped, so it forces a trade and the bishop can capture. Pretty much. Yeah. Or you could just capture the bishop, and there's no stopping you from just letting the bishop escape because it's defended by the rook. But okay. So we have bishop captures. Then we have rook captures, and now black just blundered a rook. But that isn't found. And we have pawn to e6. Then we have pawn to b5. And white once again just doesn't find out that this rook, it's just totally capturable. They just play pawn to e7. Okay. Then we have rook to e8. Then we have rook to d8. And instead of trading, what, like, black just plays king b6. Okay. So white just captures the rook, obviously. And then we have king a5. What's even happening now? Then we have rook to h8. Well, no, not a8. h8. Then we have king a4. And now the pawn becomes a queen. And now, pawn to c4. Okay. So we just have rook captures. Then king to a3. Okay, something very weird that I've realized is, like, in this game, why is black just moving their king? Like, they could have at least tried to trade the rooks, but they didn't do that. And they could have tried to stop the pawn promoting, but they also didn't do that. And they literally played the BONGCLOUD and just... It was literally just mate in one right here. Queen takes. That would have just been mate in one, but that didn't happen. Okay, now. So we have rook to a1, defending this pawn pretty much. And by the way, it's literally mate in 5 now. Wow. Then we have king to b2, and it's like mate in 4 now. The rook goes to d1. Then we have pawn to c3. The queen captures a pawn. The bishop moves. And then we have queen to d3. Then we have pawn to b4, obviously defending this pawn. And then we have queen to b5. Obviously just attacking this pawn because you literally can't defend it. And then we have king captures on c2. And it's literally mate in 1 here, like... Oh, that's mate in 1, I think. Well, no, that isn't. Okay, this is what happened in the game. The bishop was captured. But wait. Where is it? Let me just think. I can find it. Oh, there it is. Oh. Okay. I should probably do more puzzles in chess, but okay. And then we have king captures the rook, obviously. Then we have queen captures. Well, no, not this one, apparently. We have queen captures on a7. Then we have pawn to c2, obviously trying to promote this pawn. And then we have queen to c5. Now, 100% what white should have done was bring the rook. But that didn't happen. Okay. And then we have the move. Queen c7. And then we have a queen. White sacrifices. The king captures. And now, guys, the game is going to end totally unexpectedly. Trust me. Wait. Okay. So now, guys, we have pawn to f4. Then we have king b1, pawn to f5, king takes on a2, pawn to f6, king to, well, no, not king to b3, pawn to b3, pawn to f7, pawn to b2, and then pawn turns into a queen. And black just lost on time. What? What did we just watch? Okay, what the heck was this game? Like, let's just review this, okay. Terrible opening, the BONGCLOUD. Well, no, actually a brilliant opening, but still. And then we have bishop to c4, instead of white just ending the game instantly. Just wanted to play Scholar's Mate for some reason. I have no idea why. Then this not being defended for some reason. And then shuffling moves. And then another mate in one on the d5 square. Instead just a queen trade. And then pushing of pawns. Then captures. And then a trade. And then an attack on this pawn, and literally just blunders a rook in one move. That didn't happen. We have the defense of this pawn. Then we have trades. And then we have continuous attacks on the king. Then we have pawn push. Then king to f2. I still have no explanation how that's better than short castle, but okay. Then we have bishop to a6. I have no idea what this achieves. Then we had the rook moving. And then just blundering a rook in one move. Blundering two rooks, apparently. And for some reason, white just not capturing the rook after two moves. Instead making a trade, but black just didn't accept the trade for some reason and just kept moving the king. And then queen. And then just moving pieces. And then just, just shuffling of pieces, pretty much. And then for some reason, sacrificing the rook, although literally just mate in one right here, but okay. And then just captures of pieces. And then black lost on time. What? This is actually one of the worst games I've ever seen. And like, dude, they blundered mate in one in two moves, and they played the BONGCLOUD. What? Okay. But yeah, guys, this is the whole video. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like and sub. This would really help the channel a ton. If you really enjoyed this video, you can also drop super thanks, comment down below any game you may want me to review. I'll see you guys in the